right, guys. So I'm back on here. Ryan's taking a slight intermission from everything at the moment. In this singles match here, we had race to 5 8 ball between Tristan Harris and Jeromy Jaynes. Team Scotty doesn't know, up 1-0 after the team match there. It looks like we got some action from the break here.
All right, I am back after taking my little bit of a break. They went really quick.
Yes, they did.
After that.
Kind of going into this a little bit deeper. Tristan a 597 and Jeromy a 589, as I said earlier. So it should be a very good match.
All right, so this is 8-ball, race to 5.
There we go. We're in good shape here now.
Yeah, so that first set was anything as a barometer of how this whole event's going to go.
Drama all the way to the very last shot.
So we have 10 matches for you, everybody, today. And it's going to be like a state tournament. It's going to be one after another after another.
This is an Iron Man event. We're going to see just how bad everybody can keep it together.
All right, so looks like a lot of people that are watching took a break too. So hopefully you all get back. We can get our viewership back up. I think we got up over 80.
We did. I think at one point I saw 82.
Yeah.
Like I said, still shooting for that 100 mark though. We're capable of it.
Oh, absolutely. There's a bunch. We know enough pool fans, that'll.
Of course.
Hopefully get them up.
So it looks like Tristan opted for a safe play there.
Yeah, Jeremy's going to play safe right back at him.
That was a good shot.
Move the 6-ball. I don't think he's frozen on the two.
No, it looks like he's got a gap there. I'm going to be careful here, though. You're going to send this ball tracking off towards the 8.
While we're in between a couple shots here, got a shout out to somebody that's been helping us out since he just walked over, Mr. Andre Moss himself, for getting all this set up for the stream and everything. Just brought us over a battery pack for the headsets because, like I said, we are doing wireless, and we're a good 50 feet, 100, almost 60 feet away from the table, so we're away from them, so they don't hear us talking. So he's put all this together. So big kudos to him.
Absolutely.
And I believe this is the first time he's actually done a stream with live commentary. So.
And we get the privilege of doing this for him.
I know, that's awesome.
I like it.
All right, let's see. So the solids are runnable. You gotta make the 1 ball before the 5. And you may even do it right now.
And you gotta kind of draw back out. I don't know if he's quite got the angle. He might have the angle to be able to go 2 rails, maybe even 3 out.
Maybe here's the thing: if you pocket the 1 right here, if you hit this a little bit of high inside, like you said, you could swing it around 2, maybe 3, and play either the 6 or the 2. But I think the 5 ball is going to be the ball you're going to get shape on for the 7. Unless you get the 1 and 5 out of there now, because the 7 will go in the top right if they're not there.
He also might have a little bit of angle to where he could stun into the stripe on the side rail there. It looks like he's going to go with 6 ball here.
Our buddy Tracy Underwood says they should mic the players. That would be interesting. And maybe not interesting at the same time.
Well,
I mean, there's a lot, logistically, there's a lot to do with that in between games. But a lot of times, some players like they're not really talking. They're not really being animated. Like, there's really no purpose.
I definitely think I would have liked to have him mic'd up for that team event, though.
Now that would have been fun. Yeah.
Yes. Well, now we're back to this one ball here. Could play a stop shot. Looks like this ball goes up in the bottom right corner as well.
Oh, 7 goes past the 8.
And they're playing it off to 8.
I'm playing off the 8. Ooh, I don't know if I like that.
Ah,
But if he gets on shape,
yeah, he's still not in bad shape. Keep the cue ball on a string. Keep it within reach. Don't do anything crazy. Still have a shot to run this rack.
Missy says, no mics on the players. Thanks for watching, Missy, over there front row. That's where I run my Napa League out of. Okay.
He's kind of in a weird angle right now.
Yeah, I think he wanted to be a little more straight in. He's going to have to cut the 5 ball in the bottom left and then try to hold it or something, if anything. Cut it in there with maybe top and then come over and hit the 8 away from the rail and then just hope you get shape.
Well, also throwing this at you, Brian. Playing in the opposite corner, playing the bottom right and trying to get above it. Again,
that's
window's not very big. It's not very big.
And then you got those 3 stripes right there as well.
And it looks like he's going your direction in the bottom left trying to hold.
Yep, move that,
That
out
was
of the
a
way.
good shot.
Perfect. Joe says, there could be an FCC fine if they were mic'd up.
And Jeromy goes up 1-0 here in the first rack.
All right. So while Tristan's going to be racking, I believe he's racking this one. Actually, Jeremy's racking this one, so that's a good opportunity. He broke serve on Tristan. While he's racking up here, do a couple sponsor reads for us. Absolute Billiard Service, great guys. They provide top-level pool table service for Dayton, Ohio, and all across the country. They'll travel. They're owned and operated by Josh Ebert. These are the guys that do the table at my house, and have recovered it, moved it a couple times. Great people. And Action Life Dayton YouTube channel. This is where all the Action Palace Amateur Cups are going to be, and all the stream action matches by the Mosses. So they're archived and ready to watch anytime. So make sure you subscribe to them, click the notifications bell, so you know when they go live or when their matches get posted. All right, so Jeromy Jaynes to break here in rack number 2, race to 5.
I feel like Jeromy has played pretty well, even just from the team set here into this first rack. Oh, and on 16 ball sitting right dead in that corner pocket. We do have action. I'm not sure that he can really do much with the stripe ball that's close to him. I'm not sure if he is hooked.
So I do got to shout out somebody from our area. Danielle Gaver sent me a picture on Messenger, and she's got this up on her big screen in their pool room. So thank you for watching.
Absolutely. And that was a wonderful shot right there.
Yeah,
Still a little fuzzy. Um, you might be able to play the combination here,
Yep, he's
which is what
calling it.
he's looking at. I feel
See,
like if you can get going from this point, the rest of the rack is slightly easier.
yeah, see where that 12 ball ends up after hitting this. And that's the weird thing about the team format. You get one game.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to get in rhythm. But now, into the matches, especially singles, then you can find that rhythm. Good shot and rolled up on the 12.
Yep, that was a
Nicely
great
played.
shot. If he was trying to hold angle to get this 15 out, I think that he's got kind of bad angle for that. He's going to have to realign and reassess to get up there. Doesn't look like the 9 ball goes anywhere. Yeah, it's best option. You can play this ball in the top right.
Yeah, I think you got to cut it there and then kind of come around. But just like, here's something else that'd be crazy. You stun this over to a long way out and back and then play the 15 in the bottom right. But that's asking a lot.
I don't know.
So
We
we'll
have
see.
some very good players on these teams. Anything can happen right now. Looks like that's what he's going to try to do.
Stay out of there. Oof. Don't go in there. It's dark. As Lonnie Fox Raymond of the WPBA would say. Who I've had the honor of sharing the booth with a couple times. So if you hear me, if you're a fan of the WPBA, you'll probably hear some Lonnie-isms from me. So
I love it. I love it.
it's been interesting to be able to share the booth with a couple of different people. And you actually got a chance to share the booth with me with a very well-known commentator in the one and only Mark White.
Yes, that was a lot of fun that particular day. Kind of really got my feet wet that particular day with the whole commentating, and it's a challenge. It is a challenge. You have to find that rhythm and find how you gel well with the person beside you in order to commentate well.
Alrighty. So I'm surprised he didn't
Yeah, I
get a
kind
3
of.
first.
Yeah, that's what I'm liking here.
It looks like he's going in the side. Now, if he gets the right angle on the 1 ball, he might be able to come over for the 3, or if he may use a 6 too.
It almost seems like he's going to try to follow it.
in, yeah.
I don't know if I like that with the ball in hand option to leave that for my next shot.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, he better make it. Because if he does and he leaves stripes open for Jeromy. Oh, it hung up, yeah. See,
and that right there is why I don't like it. You have that opportunity to hang that ball. When with ball in hand, you get rid of it early.
Yeah, and here's the thing. If the 15 passes the 1, shoot the 15, stop shot, 10, 9, 8.
And realistically, taking that ball in hand on the 3 and the bottom right, like we keep saying, takes that pocket completely out of play. Everything else had a home.
Yeah, he's thinking about where he wants to put that cue ball at.
Brian, I was joking with Team Scotty Doesn't Know before we started our commentary. I said, wonder how long it's going to take for me to get a little itchy and wish I'd have brought my cues with me. We're getting there.
Yeah, you're getting
I'd say
there.
probably this match, maybe one more, and I'm going to be sitting here fiending.
Well, luckily, I brought my case, and there's like 47 cues in there. Good shot there. He had to really elevate to stop that. I think he wanted to be more straight on the 10 ball, though.
Still not hurt here, though.
Yeah, he can still pocket the 10, hit the 11.
Might actually be able to make both balls depending on how he hits this.
I think it's more just going to move the 9 towards the corner pocket.
Yeah, it might be a little too offset for that.
I was thinking he was going to try to follow up to maybe have the 9 in the side. Depends on how much of the 9 he caught.
This got a little hairy.
It did. Now, there's a really good safety here if he plays it. He's going to call it, but thin off the right side of the 9 and bury him right behind the 8. But that's tough because of the speed control. But he's got the right angle for it if he wants to go for it.
Right. We've seen some good pulls so far. This could be another really good shot underway here.
He went for it.
He caught the side rail there before he made it to the pocket. So if I'm Tristan here, I like starting simple. Maybe just play the 7 ball in the side pocket, get yourself going. You got ball in hand. You made a shot and then missed a second shot. I kind of like getting started here.
Yeah, I agree.
Take it back to the basics. Get that energy pumping.
I agree.
And that was a well-struck ball right there.
Yep.
He's in pretty good shape now.
Yep, I'd say 6 in the side. And then go from there.
You play the 6 in the side. You have an opportunity to roll forward. You can draw. You can literally do nothing and still have the 3 ball in the corner. I mean, you're in pretty good shape here. So you roll forward from the 6. He's going to shoot the 4 ball on the opposite side. Probably do the exact same thing. Roll forward to about, I'd say, even with the diamond up to the top right pocket there, which was almost spot on.
Yep, just pocket the 1, maybe roll up a little bit, and then just cut the 3, come off the rail. Natural shape.
And this shot here, I like rolling that cue ball all the way up to the rail.
Yep, I'm there with you. Yep, just hit this, maybe a little bit outside, just to get it down more towards the center table. And
well, and he's probably got.
Oh, he's going rail first. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could do that, or you could turn your stroke loose and.
Oh, he's fine.
Oh, he's in good shape.
I thought the speed was coming off. He was going to overroll it.
Tristan with this 8 ball here to get back in this race to 5. Now tied at 1-1.
And they both have, in a sense, broke serve.
Yes, they did. Tuning into some more of our sponsors here. Action Lifestyle Company, a fresh, evolving clothing line by the Mosses, already making an impact and proudly supporting the billiards community. Also, Action Palace, the host of the Amateur Cups here in Huber Heights, Ohio. It is the Dayton area's premier pool hall with high-quality diamond tables. They offer a variety of tournaments and leagues, including the Ultimate Pool League Dayton, operated by the owner, Alex Olinger.
He's a great player in his own right.
Yes, he is.
I remember growing up with him and like Liz Lovely and Ryan Stone and Billy Thorpe, and I jokingly tell people it's because of those guys I went to trick shots because I couldn't beat them.
Well, I think we also need to give Alex a notable mention. In the very same weekend that Dayton Strong ended up winning the AA division, Alex and his team also won the Masters division in the Indiana State.
Yep.
So it's a pretty good showing for Dayton, Ohio right there.
Yeah, I tell people, between Dayton, Ohio and Columbus, Ohio, you can throw in Cincinnati too, there is a crazy amount of great pool players.
Well, and I'm just going to take it even further than that, Brian. The state of Ohio has some wonderful pool players in it.
Absolutely. I mean, we got our own, Dayton, Ohio native, Billy Thorpe, who's been on the Moscone Cup team a lot, so it's like, I think Ohio's spotting the country.
and let's not forget, Corey Dole used to run around here back in the day.
Oh, yeah, you got D. Atkins, a former World all around at Derby City.
Who's still around. He's doing a lot of good things for the kids right now out of little old West Jefferson, Ohio.
And then you even got Sean Putnam that was up near like Icebreakers. So it's like, yeah, Ohio's got strong Ohio pool players. Alrighty. Tristan with a good break here.
Say Tristan opted for the solids here. I think I like that option because you keep control of the 8-ball.
Yeah, that 4-8's going to be interesting.
I do believe that I feel like you have to go the 5-ball here. You don't really have much.
Agree.
Even if you come into this pack of balls, you just have to make sure you land square enough that opens up for anything else, which is what he's looking at right now.
Awkward cueing there. That's never fun. You see how the stroke's moving. Yeah,
So
it's tough.
a little fun fact about Tristan that I don't think most players know. If you're watching him on the stream, Tristan has a very wobbly start to his stroke. He's all over the cue ball, and it's like kind of like the waggling golf when you're getting ready to strike the ball and you've got the waggle. It's kind of like what he's doing to where he finds the spot on the cue ball he wants to hit and he shoots. Looks like Jeremy's got a pretty open table here. Like we said from the start, that 8-ball's a little fuzzy. You got a couple different shots to get to it.
Yeah, the solids obviously have an easier breakout because they're closer. I'm looking at the stripes. I'm like, there's less and less opportunities I see people to break that out with a stripe.
Well, I feel like he had an opportunity to actually try to take it from the previous shot, shoot that 13 ball on the side, left-hand side pocket, play it with a touch outside, maybe a little low, and fire up into that 8-4 where you still had an out ball down here in the corner.
Yep. I think that's the cool part of having, you know, commentators from both areas in a sense, because you get to know those stories. So like, I would have not known that story about Tristan and some of these back, you know, histories of some of these Columbus players. So
we can really divulge pretty deep in that, Brian. Even the older generation was so strong just in the state of Ohio.
And does he go here? Does he cut the 13 in the side? Yet coming at it this way. Look at that.
That was a wonderful shot.
Great shot. And now that I think that 8-ball passes the 7. But the thing is, like, now he's going to have a weird.
Well, even if it doesn't, I still feel like he's got an opportunity to kind of cheat the pocket and make it.
Yeah, if anything, you even go long way off of 7.
Yeah.
You just got to make this ball, maybe stun over. Where the 14, that's going to be kind of interesting. But if he can get on the right side of that 14, he could be able to come off 2 rails for shape on the 8-ball.
Kind of feel like the shot here is to just kind of stun over to that right hand rail there.
Good stroke there. Don't come out too
didn't.
far. Ooh,
I think he's in good shape.
I think he's got it. And even if he did, I still think he could have gone rail first.
Now, Brian, what do you like here next? Do you like trying to play a little outside and come out that direction, or do you like potentially playing just a little bit of high inside and maybe coming out as far as 3 rails?
Personally, I kind of like doing the 2 rails with the inside. But again, it's what you feel comfortable with at the time. So look, way he's cueing, look like he's going inside. That way you can let your stroke out a little bit.
In which he went 3 rails. Man, he hit that ball good.
Hit that very good. Like I said, first week of subbing for our pool team, you did have 2 breaking runs. Yeah, like I said, there you go.
Well, you called that.
Perfect.
We wasn't sure on the clearance there, but he made it look easy. Jeremy up 2-1 now.
All right, so my turn to read a couple sponsors here. We have 10 sponsors for this event, which is awesome. So we have Avenue 227. And I might actually be utilizing these guys in the future. But they're a rising force in the local creative scene. This all-in-one studio offers professional audio recording, mixing, and mastering alongside podcast room rentals, cinematography space, and videography services. Designed for artists, creators, and entrepreneurs, it provides a high-quality, versatile environment to produce music, film content, and build your brand, all in one place. We take to your art as serious as you do. And then to Sarah Hoffman with Billiards Plus. We know Billiards Plus very well, offering a fine selection of pool tables, cues, darts, accessories, and high-quality gas grills to level up your game room and backyard. Nice people.
Like I said, that's always my favorite place to go.
So, going back to Avenue 227 there for a second, and Moss has always given me the freedom to do this, to kind of pitch my own YouTube channel. Robert talked about it a little bit earlier, Superman Trick Shot Tuesday. It's where each Tuesday of the month is a different theme. But one of them is cinema recreations, where I take shots from like mostly movies now, but TV shows or whatever that have pool, and I recreate it on my home table. Well, I have a project that I think is about 2 years in the making, and it's finally going to happen this year, and I'm probably going to use Avenue 227 because I'm going to need some lighting and some camera and audio equipment, but I will be recreating the Steve Miserak light beer commercial at some point this year.
I was going to say, which has been in the making since last year.
Right. But the reasoning is getting the scheduling of our special guest for this will be none other than Steve Miserak Jr. His son is going to be there. So him and I are pretty good friends, so I wanted him to be a part of that project. So
And rightfully, he should be.
Yep. So I will definitely be probably using Avenue 227 for for some film rentals of stuff. So
kind of going back here to the Facebook chat. So here commentating, you have myself, Robert Sears, and I am joined by the man himself, Superman Brian Polly. One of these days I'll have a cool nickname like that. I have too many. I just have to find one.
It's funny because I got my nickname around this area in Dayton. I started playing at the 9-ball tournament at Playtime Billiards, for those of you who remember that. I wore a Superman shirt the first week. I played pretty good. So then I wore a Superman shirt next week, and then the week after, and the week after, and it just kind of became my thing.
Yeah.
So after about a year, there were some people that had no idea what my first name was. It was just E-Superman, and that's where it came from.
That was a little bit of an uncharacteristic miss by Jeromy right there. I feel like he's been shooting, like I said, from the start of this set, been shooting very, very strong.
Yeah, so Tristan, I think you use stripes now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that 14 is going to be interesting, but it comes down here in the bottom right.
Well, you might be able to draw from here and clear out that pocket up top there.
That and the 15 too is going to be some interesting.
That's another good route to take at it as well. You can stun this cue ball out off the side rail. Leave yourself option of the 14 or the 12. He underhit that ball just a little bit.
Well, I think somebody offered you a nickname.
I like it, Danny. I like it.
Because here's the thing about nicknames, you can't give it to yourself.
Truth.
Somebody has to give it to you. Jonathan Funk jumping in. Thanks for watching, buddy. Another really strong player from the Dayton area. Wouldn't surprise me if he's on one of these teams at some point.
Oh, yeah. I've got a few notable names for this Scotty Doesn't Know team that could very well fit inside of that group.
Good shot right there.
And the funny part is, Brian, is we've played with quite a few of those on a team.
Yeah.
Almost looks like he might have that clearance to play the top right. Trying to judge by his reaction. Also, he was able to get below that ball. That was a great shot.
Great shot. And if the 14 does pass, then just stun over.
Just make sure you keep control of the cue ball. You don't want to go too far and leave yourself in kind of a weird angle.
Mr. Tracy.
Have a funny film. We're going to see some very interesting nicknames here, Brian.
With who's in the chat, I would say
Yes.
so. And here's the thing, chat. If you don't know Robert, just start throwing something out there to be funny. we want to have a good time. Good shot. Now let's come back. Look at this. He hit that great.
And for those who haven't tuned in too much of the chat, and ironically, I just saw this comment pop up from Jason Allen, also known as J-Bo. I am a semi-retired pool player that has went to playing darts. So there's some fuel for the fire for you guys.
Yeah, like I said, for those who didn't hear from the first match, I jumped on Robert's team a number of years ago when my Dayton team didn't go to Canton for the VNEA State, and we ended up getting third there. And that was back when we were all playing Open A. Good shot. This to tie it up.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just have this feeling like everything's going to be like within a game or Hill. Or
I think both these teams are in for as much as they can bargain for right now.
Just got to bear down and make it. Ooh, we almost overcut that.
Yeah,
Good shot.
Nice out though by Tristan.
All right, I'm going to take a bathroom break. Robert's going to read our next set of sponsors for us, so I'll be back in a little bit.
Car Star Collision Center, Columbus East, owned and operated by Gary Brewer. From minor dents to major repairs, they deliver expert collision and auto body service you can trust with quick turnaround. Crave Cure Kitchen, a brand new online order only late night carry out kitchen serving up a dynamic mix of bar favorites, homemade entrees, healthy options, snacks, and desserts. Coming to South Dayton this summer. And as a pool player and a darter, as the chat is saying, that sounds like a wonderful thing to have when you've been in a tournament all night long. We're getting started with the fifth game of this set. Tristan and Jeromy tied up 2-2, both of them exchanging blows. Tristan with the break here. Like I said, if you guys are watching, please make sure to share this. Let's get it out there. We've set the goal to get to 100 viewers. We had it up to 82 earlier. Feel free to chime in the chat. Let us know we're doing good. Tell us we suck. Hey, it doesn't matter. Anything's better than nothing. A nice wide open table here for Tristan. And that 11-4 is a little wonky. 5-7's wonky if you're going to go solids. I think my ball of choice here, I would probably go stripes. Start with this 12 ball up in the corner. Could also play the 11 in the corner. I believe the 4 ball's got the scratch pretty much covered, so you don't have to worry about losing the cue ball that direction. J-Bo, I'm not sure how we would feel about you on the mic. You're probably one of those guys that we want to mic up when you're playing. Listen to you talk to yourself. Hope you're doing well, brother. Tristan's going to shoot this 13 ball up. Let's say his next shot will be 10 ball on the side. Good shot, good pace. He left himself a little angle. You can come down table if you want to. Got another very talented pool player from the Ohio area commenting in here. Miss Taruko, we hope you're doing well. I'd say it's keeping the cue ball on a string right now. Play this 12 ball up. You got the 11 ball on the side. Probably play the 14 in the bottom right there. Doesn't look like this 2 ball got in the way of the bridge too bad. Still looks like he should be able to play a stop shot or maybe a little baby draw if you need to change the angle there. Looks like he's playing high on the cue ball. I'm just going to roll it. Good shot. Should be able to get enough of a stroke on this ball to come up towards the top left side rail. I don't think the 8 ball clears the 1 ball though. Kind of want to be a little bit straighter than what we were. Oh, he played high English and come out. What a great shot, Tristan. And with that 8 ball, puts Tristan up 3-2. Big Dave, I do not believe that they are playing with a shot clock. As I'm sitting here commentating, I don't really feel like it has been a needed thing so far. If you beg to differ, please feel free to chime in the chat there. I'm cool with it. Open for discussion. I'm going to go with another round of sponsors here. Hemlock Cues. High quality custom cues made by local cue maker Steve Hildebrand, who has been a big supporter of Dayton area pool. Tip City Barbershop, open 5 days a week. We are a full service barbershop located at 820 West Main Street in Tip City, Ohio. You can call 937 506 8643 or book online. So we got Jeromy here up to break. Opted for that side ball break. And we got a little late action with the 5 ball going in there. kind of a bit of a hairy start here.
All right, chat. I am back. I am back from the bathroom. How did Robert do on his own?
Horrible, horrible, horrible. You can't leave me by myself.
Alrighty.
And Tristan is up here. Looks like they're going to exchange a couple safety blows here.
So Dave asked the question, are they playing with a shot clock? There is no shot clock. All right. So is it established?
It is not. We are still
It's
in
still open? Okay.
Yep. So 5 ball was made on the break in the side pocket. Jeromy opted for a safety play off the first shot where he played off the back of the one. Tristan exchanged it back, and now you see where we're at.
All right. All right, for those wondering, the next match after this is 9 ball. It'll be a singles 9 ball with Shane Murphy versus the other Jaynes, Josh Jaynes.
So
who
we've
got
got
absolutely robbed in that team match. Made that awesome 8 ball shot, and the cue ball just came around scratch.
So it looks like with that 9 ball set, we have the 2 highest Fargos playing. So Shane at a 648 and Josh at a 616 going in that next match.
Should be some fireworks in that one.
Oh, yes. Not the best outcome he hoped for there, but
yeah, he left the stripes open, left the 12 open, and I don't know if he can make the 3 from here either. He might.
I think it passes. That's what it looks like he's looking at now. Really don't see too many problem balls on either side of everything. I mean, that 7-8 could be interesting depending on the pattern, but
yeah,
these players are
13-8.
Yeah, these players are definitely good enough to address that with no issues.
If you're shooting this, Robert, what are you taking? You taking solids? You taking stripes, sir?
Well, I think that 12 ball would be the key ball if you're going to get going with the stripes. But I personally, I think I'm taking solids here. The 4 ball's a little out there, so you're going to have to venture down table at some point and get it. But if you can manage the 2-7 issue now. That was a pretty good safe right there.
Yeah, he moved the 2 ball away from the 7, which is good, but I think where the 8 ball landed now, trying to think shooting the 8 ball.
Yes.
Ooh, that's going to be interesting.
Yes.
So he accomplished one thing, but put something else in there at the same time.
Sounds like me playing pool.
Sounds like a lot of us playing pool.
Do something good only for something bad to happen.
That's why I say when you to play winning pool, you gotta play good, but you also gotta get rolls here and there.
Yes.
And this is a really big game here too, because Jeromy can tie this up at 3-3, or Tristan can get on the hill at 4-2.
Well,
so
this could be a momentum changer, as we said earlier.
Buddy Austin in there throwing some shade. I love it. Question is, who you talking about, Austin, me, or Robert? It's probably like both.
That's what I figured the answer is going to be.
All right, so miss there from Josh. sorry, Jeromy missing there. Tristan, I mean, the balls are wide open, but he getting that 8 ball. So let's see if he tries to, when he's shooting the 2 or shooting the 7, try to move that 8 ball off that point on that rail. Wasn't talking about me.
Austin, tails, sir.
Heck, we should stream that one. That'd be fun.
Agreed. Stream it and just make sure you mic me. Might not be pretty.
All right, so we got an interesting setup here. 4 is tough shot, 6 tough shot.
What are you doing here, Brian? I see a couple different options.
I mean, if I'm trying to go offensive, you cut the 6 in the lower left, go back and forth, and then you basically hope you get shape on any of those balls. But
I mean,
if anything, I mean, you can hit the 4 ball, maybe try to play it safe, put the 4 ball up into the 15.
well, and I'm looking the other way, Brian. Playing the 4 ball and playing safe on the 10. If you can get anywhere on the bottom right side from our screen of the 10 ball, you're in good shape.
Yep.
But still, tough shot.
Yep, he's doing what you were thinking.
So he was about a quarter inch of being absolutely perfect. He just wanted to lie on that ball.
And where the 8 ball's located, I mean, if you leave an open table, I mean, unless your opponent's going to be able to do something with that 8 ball, I don't think anyone's running out from here.
And judging by Jeremy's reaction here, he might have actually left that about perfect.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Come back around and go right around it. Very good safety right there.
Austin, I have to joke with you real quick in the chat. You mentioned one pocket. Do you realize we're still some young bucks? Maybe me not so young. That's an old man's game. Talk to D. D can vouch for that. He would be honest about that too.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to jump this because I don't think he can't get to the 4 easily. He can't get to the 6 easily, so going to jump this. Amy Terrell from up north watching. Thanks, Amy, for chiming in. Another great Ohio amateur pool player that's won many titles in and out of Ohio. Good hit.
I just feel like he needed a little bit more elevation there. Just a hair. Not anything drastic.
All right, so Jeromy doesn't have the best of starter shots, but fairly wide open table. But again, that 13 is going to be weird. He's going to have to get on that perfectly to be able to make that in the bottom right.
I feel like it's even tough here to try to play anything kind of safe as well. Play the 15 and try to take the cue ball maybe down below the 4. That was a very smart shot right there.
Very smart. Yeah, I think both players are realizing the importance of this game.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know about you, Brian, but I'm starting to see some more faces show up for this match in here. A couple of other Columbus guys driving all the way out here. I've seen some Dayton strong people come pulling in.
Yeah, it's really cool to see this. I mean, and like I said, you know, these are still amateur players, but you still have, you know, it's a big deal. It's your area, so it doesn't have to be, pros playing pros to get into it. Like, we're getting into it because these are people we know and it's our area, and we're just we're just pool fans.
Well, and I feel like matches like this, it basically helps people understand that pool really is not dead. It's not dead. There's still a lot of people that play and a lot of people that are willing to gamble.
Good shot there.
Good shot there. It's going to be a game of who makes the first mistake.
Yep, I agree with that. It's whoever makes the first mistake is probably going to be hooked. Yeah, I don't think he was making that. Does he hook behind it? Ooh.
That was actually a real smart shot. So, forces Tristan to do something with the 7-ball. Jeromy said, okay, you pushed it over there, now you move it again. And I can't really tell from the angle that he's got here. You could almost shoot the 7 and push the 13 a little closer to the 2. It's already going to be, it's already in a bad spot. So you're not any worse for wear, if you will.
Yeah, because I think unless he kicks, the 7-ball is the only thing he can hit straight. I think he's kicking. He might kick into the 6, maybe? Yep. Oh, that's what he's trying to do, I think. He's trying to go to the 6.
Well, and I don't hate that either. You don't want to, again, you want your opponent to make the mistake. You don't want to be the one that does that.
Yep. So what do you do here? Ball in hand on the stripes. You try to go for a breakout of something? Do you want to play more safe? What are you thinking?
Well, I think for right now, you have the most control with the 15 in front of the 6. So I think the first thing I would try to figure out is trying to solve that 13-ball problem. Because 8-ball's already wonky. Get some balls in traffic down here in this bottom left corner.
You look at that. Here's something that maybe Josh could do that takes care of everything. 15, upper right-hand corner. Into the 13, 7, and then maybe even 8. But Jeromy looks like he's shooting this off the 7 to possibly get the 13 out of the way. Or he just puts it in the pocket. Wow. See, if I'm trying to go offensive, I'd shoot that harder to move the 13.
That ball is deep. We could even see that from here just on the monitor.
Yeah.
That ball is deep. How did it not fall? Quick, somebody rattle the room.
Yeah, somebody jump up and down. Yep. All right.
Not terrible.
One last ball for Jeromy to try to get shape on.
Well, I feel like
Anything,
you're going to play the 11-ball up in the top right for sure.
Yeah, he has the angle. If he puts a lot of top on us, he could possibly get, move into the 7, move the 13. Yep.
Still not hurt here. If he plays this right, he can play the 10 in the bottom left for us. Take the cue ball up and catch just a little bit of an angle from the 14 where you can run into the 13 there and have a great chance at breaking that ball out.
I'll tell you what, if he gets the right angle and if he leaves the 12 for last, shoot it into the 12 and bump the 8 out, and then there's your 8 in the corner.
I find that a little weird he took his out ball out, unless he plans on trying to do something from the 12 here.
If he can make the 12 and go into the 13. Yep.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Good shot there, and if the 13 passes the 10, all 3 of the stripes have pockets, but now with the 2 ball where it's at,
well, that makes the 8 ball more difficult.
You got to cut that up the rail, almost get where the cue ball is at now, or you're banking it.
you pretty much got to have basically the angle from just inside the 7.
All right, so if he hits a 9, draw back, potentially 10 here and then come around, but we'll see. Here's the only other option I see with the 8 ball, with how deep the 2 ball is. Shoot the 8 into the 2 and follow it in. But that's tricky.
Yeah, because at that point you're kind of turning the cue ball a tad loose too.
Yep,
You
so I like this. I like this
you gotta
option.
hit it good and firm.
Yep, I like that option. Make it a 9 in the side. Pocket the 10, and you're gonna have to basically get straight. You have to freeze the cue ball on that rail almost.
Well, he did all his work with that 12 ball. I still think I would have liked to have maybe addressed that earlier because I do not like this 8 ball on the side rail like that.
All right, we're back up to 70 views. I think our highest was 80 something. So
yep, 82.
82. We're still trying to get to that 100, which would be really cool to do. All right, cue ball's got to slow down.
Oh,
See that with that 7 ball there? I was afraid of that.
Two rails down in the corner where the 2 ball sits. What do you think, Brian?
I mean, at this point, I think you just got to roll the 7 up to the 8, take the intentional foul, and tie him up because there's not an easy breakout using the balls down on this end of the table. I mean, the 6 you can break out with, you're letting the cue ball loose at that point. I think you got to tie him up.
Even then, still is not an easy shot. If you overhit it, you have a chance to push the 8 and the 7 apart. If you choose to go that route, ball in hand, you just shoot 7 into the 2 this direction too.
And that's frozen too. So now he's got to be careful of what he plays with the safe. I mean, if he's fouled anyways, it doesn't matter. So.
Right.
Yeah, he's definitely thinking about this, and he has to.
I still think I like coming off that top left rail up there. Top left to the top rail, onto the 8. I'll have to throw it out that direction. Just a hair, not too bad. If he tries to kick one rail towards this bottom right here, up to the 8, that side pocket, the nipple in that side pocket's just going to create issues.
Yep. I mean, he's got a couple safety opportunities, but the speed control is going to be perfect.
And like you said, we overheard him that 8 ball is frozen, so which makes this shot 10 times harder.
Yep. I mean, if you either go 1 rail or 2 rails, ideally you want to hit the 8, have the cue ball hit the rail, have the 8 ball come out and play safe and play an amazing save. But that is so tough. This is the second time this shot has been played.
Yes.
Scotty doesn't know. I was told they get a 5 plays a day limit. And I don't know if you in the Facebook chat can hear that because maybe they have it muted.
Right.
Because of copyright. Maybe you can just hear us, but they're playing Sky doesn't know. All right, he's trying the 1 rail. See, me, I almost just like tying the 7 ball up with the 8 ball because if you don't hit this perfect, then you're giving ball in hand with a wide open table, just like that. Well, somebody's calling you out in the chat here, buddy.
I'm semi-retired. I don't give any weight. What are you giving me, sir?
All right, he's safe. He's setting up the 7 to be a better block, a breakout. See, like I said, if me roll the 7 in the 8, like take away his breakout. Yep. Is that what he's doing? Yep.
We should have did that before.
See, I see what he's doing, making him to do that. I would like to hitting the 7 into the 8 and leaving the 7 ball on the table.
Right.
Because now Tristan has the option of running out and getting. Now he's got 2 pockets, really, to play off of, the top right or the bottom right.
Yep. I know that 8 ball's a touchy spot.
Maybe he's rolling into it
I feel like
now.
I feel like you gotta try. Like, why?
Is he going off the 8? Yeah. I didn't know if it was.
See, yeah, so that was a great shot because we didn't know if that angle existed.
All right, so now Tristan's a golden opportunity right here. Pocket the 2, pocket the 4, and get on the hill.
Ed, I appreciate the first break, but the problem is I'm not sure which end of the cue to use anymore, the big side or the skinny side.
All right, good angle here.
If it doesn't have a flight points on it, I don't know what to do.
All right, he can come back 1 rail up the 8. He can come up 2 rails, just whatever he feels comfortable with. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a good shot.
On the rail, though.
Bear down and make the ball.
Yep,
Keep it simple.
Yeah, sometimes the speed on these look like it's going to go faster than what it does.
Yeah.
But you're right, you just got to bear down and make the ball right now. And there we go.
Tristan up 4-2 in this race to 5. He's on the hill.
But if like the first match told us anything, Team Sky doesn't know got to the hill first. Dayton Strong fought back.
Yeah, it's far from over if we highlight that match.
Uh-oh.
Ed, no excuses, sir. Just having some fun here. My Huckleberry did show up in the chat here. The rooster himself, Mr. Rick Royster.
All right, and Tristan, with where he's at now, he's breaking. So that's a really good advantage to him.
Yes.
So we have not seen a break and run yet.
Yes,
so.
After all these games, we have not seen it.
I have a feeling, though, once we get to 9 ball,
yeah,
we're going to start seeing some break and runs, I think. Excuse me.
I'm terrible. Look what I'm getting started in this chat, Brian.
Uh-oh. Head ball break, crushed him. What type of a spread does he get?
Pretty open table there.
Well, 2 and the 15 look interesting.
I think you almost kind of got to start with stripes here. You don't really have much of an option.
I mean, you really don't have a solid shot here. I mean, 10 ball on the top left is about the only really good shot that I see. That was a good comment there, Jason.
Jason, I appreciate the compliment, sir.
Yep. Good break out there.
Like I said before, just enjoying myself, having a little fun right now. Enjoying doing the commentating. I like seeing the comments, hearing from everybody, seeing everybody. It's kind of like a
He
family
got quarter
reunion for
hooked.
me. He sure did, didn't he?
Because, like, obviously the 15's the easier shot to start up everything because everything else has a pocket.
He's still not overly hurt here. Maybe he did.
Stephen Dunham watching from New York City. Awesome. Thanks for watching. Maybe he can get past it. He could get past it. Okay.
Yeah, it didn't look like he did anything too crazy.
Alrighty. This is definitely runnable. You just got to make sure your cue ball control's up to par. Because everything does have at least one pocket.
And play that 11 ball on the side. 13 ball on the side. I like playing the 12 in the bottom right
Now,
first.
do you play the 11 off the 14 to make sure it goes and move the 14 down?
So I like the 14 where it's at because you can create the angle to come, side to side for the 8 ball.
Yep. So now he can shoot this, maybe stop it, or pull back just a little bit for the 12 if it passes the 6.
Well,
and 14.
You can even get a tad of a rough angle on this 12 and still be golden.
Well, Mr. Sears, I think we're going to see our first breaking run.
We said this around this time last time, and look what happened.
Yep.
We got an 8 ball hanger. I think I like drawing this back about an inch or so.
Yeah, to give the angle to come down for it. Yep.
And I think he hit that pretty good.
Yep, just hit this. A little bit outside, spin it in, come off the rail. 8 in the corner to take a 2-match lead in the event.
And Tristan makes this ace ball. That'll be our first break and run and for the match.
Yep. Hey, first time to break run. If you can do it on the hill, that's the perfect time for it.
Absolutely.
A little bit outstretched, but I think he can make this. Look at that.
There's our first break and run, and Scotty doesn't know, goes up 2-0 over Dayton Strong here.
All right, so our next match will be 9-ball. Shane Murphy versus Josh Jaynes. Race to 5. We'll take a little bit of a break, and we'll be back shortly.